presentation of the National Football League.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Up next, one team's name will join NFL immortality at the end of tonight's battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Baltimore. Jackson looking to throw right away. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Here's the one back on the handoff. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Throw here, 3rd down. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. All right, now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt to pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Jackson to throw it. It's his running back. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. This is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. First and 10 now from the 46. Now it's Lamar. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Now Jackson off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
First and 10. Here's Jackson. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now they face second down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Dive play straight ahead. And 2 yards are all he can get. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, they need 7. To the air on third and long. Brought in right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gateway. And the Baltimore first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, here's Lamar. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Lamar now from the gun. Complete into Flowers. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 9-yard line.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. Jackson yet again. Makes the tackle. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-0 lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together. On first down, Jackson.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. This one misses the tight end. So it's second down coming up.
Second and 10.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Throwing again is Lamar. The left side caught by Andrews. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
On the play. It's second down.
From the gun, Jackson. This one's to Andrews out right. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Complete to Mark Andrews.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the red zone on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. Brought in. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches. Sending him on the dive. And we might be close to this league growing again. That play gives them a first and goal. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left in this half.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Blitz coming, Lamar. And that is Cox. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided first half. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So first down pass play can, and certainly was effective.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Buck still out there and being looked at now. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Now here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Working quickly here.
A loss loss of 5 yards. It's third down.
Jackson now on third. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
His work begins at the 31. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Todd Bowles sending his Bucs out for another drive. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first. First down throw for Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Lamar throwing again. Gets this one to Andrews. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I should probably stop it here, boy, because I got other hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Here he goes, third and long. The third down throw falls incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6. Lamar back to throw. Andrew snags another one. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Now it's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Lamar out of the pistol. Finds a man right side. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Blitz coming here. Jackson. Short pass brought in. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one.
Thrown back, it's the handoff. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Right up the gut. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Jackson. He finds Worthy complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
And the Baltimore first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Man downfield. He's got it. It's Worthy. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. Makes one again, and they grow that lead further. The Ravens throw 6 more on the blowout. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down.
There's a dive up the middle. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Maybe lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They're going to pass it here. Buying some time right. He can run it. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
He's checking. Crash.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Headed out right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. Brock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
Loss of 5 yards. It's 2nd down.
Lamar now from the gun. He's going to push one deep down the right. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I will. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding through.
Something that's happened 9 times before, Brock, and now we've got number 10, winning back-to-back Super Bowls, which we talk about it often, an immeasurably difficult thing to do here in the NFL.
Yeah, puts you in some pretty elite air. So many of the groups who've done it are remembered as some of the greatest. The Packers winning the first 2, the Steelers of the 70s going back-to-back twice. In more recent days, the Patriots of the early 2000s and the Chiefs a couple decades later, they're remembered among the all-time greats. And with this win, well, these guys have officially joined them.
Commissioner Roger Goodell on hand to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Baltimore Ravens, champions of Super Bowl 64. So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books for our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner Brock Hewitt here, our fellow commentators Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch y'all again next season. Until then, good night everybody from the Super Bowl.